This is the AI News Flash for June 16th, 11 p.m. UTC. First up, optical components leader Coherent broke ground on an expanded facility in Sherman, Texas. Coherent makes the lasers, optical components, and compound semiconductors, including indium phosphide, that connect AI systems, and it operates the world's first volume production 6-inch indium phosphide fab. The expansion draws on a $50 million CHIPS Act grant plus $17 million in Texas and local support and is projected to create more than 550 direct jobs at full capacity. Behind it is a deepening partnership with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is investing $2 billion in research capacity and U.S. manufacturing and has made a multi-billion-dollar commitment to buy lasers and optical networking products. Coherent CEO Jim Anderson said AI scales on connectivity, and Sherman is where the connective tissue gets built. The AI infrastructure race is spreading from compute chips to the optical links that move data at the speed of light. Next, Google DeepMind unveiled an AI planning tool to accelerate house building in the United Kingdom. The tool acts as a skilled assistant for planning officers, handling data extraction and case analysis with a goal of cutting application decision times in half. It consolidates backlogs and PDFs onto a single screen, identifies relevant national and local policies with citations, summarizes consultation feedback, and even drafts assessment reports with rationale and proposed conditions. The UK government, Google Cloud, and the firm faculty are collaborating with early trials underway in the local authorities of Barnet, Camden, and Dorset. Its predecessor tool, Extract, already saves the average council about 255 hours a year, and a national rollout to all councils is planned for 2027. Householder applications, which make up 70% of yearly planning applications, are the main target. An executive at Barnet Council said the tool's ability to gather information, make a provisional assessment, and draft the foundations of a report could save significant officer time. Third, 500,000 hours of Ukraine conflict drone footage is now available as training data for AI. The provider is Enabled Intelligence, a Virginia-based data labeling startup. The collection, named eView, is pre-labeled, validated, and ready to use, spanning electro-optical, synthetic aperture radar, infrared, and foreign language audio sensor data. Its uses include training AI models for aerial object detection, vehicle classification, and ground activity recognition. In 2025, the company won a $708 million contract from the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency for labeling that supports computer vision algorithms for surveillance and the MAVEN program. CEO Peter Kant said it's footage from one of the most complex and dynamic conflicts in modern history, exactly what AI systems need to perform when deployed. The data is now available to approved users in the US, Ukraine, and NATO alliance nations. Finally, a system that lets AI evaluate chemical spectra and identify molecular structures in minutes has been developed. Built by Dr. Kevin Jablonka and colleagues at Friedrich Schiller University of Jena in Germany. The system, called SEX, targets mainly proton NMR spectra and also supports infrared and mass spectrometry. It combines two AI approaches, a shared mathematical representation of spectra and molecular structures, plus an evolutionary algorithm that iteratively refines candidate molecules. In more than 80% of cases, it identified the correct molecular structure as its top-ranked prediction, and it handles impurities in real samples effectively. That turns time-consuming manual analysis by specialists into a task that takes minutes. The work was published June 16th in the journal Nature Communications with openly accessible source code and a web version. It could significantly accelerate molecular identification in drug discovery and materials science. That's all for this AI News Flash.